Good afternoon everybody, my name's Chris and today I've got an 82 kill non-lethal 6v6 domination. It's also a solo gameplay and I got this a couple days ago. I'm not gonna talk about the gameplay the entire length of the video, but I do kind of want to address what's going on here because I'm pretty happy that I get scorelines like this because it's a pretty high goal gameplay considering there's only 6 guys in the enemy team. I don't have anybody to support me, nobody else is getting any VSATs, I'm just the one guy pretty much doing what I need to do to make it work for myself. I got 82 kills, so that is, I think, is pretty freaking good. The one thing I kinda always challenge myself to go for is the 100 kill gameplay. Of course the 100 kill gameplays with, if you have like a swarm or a set of dogs or a lodestar, those kind of gameplays aren't that what do I want to say? They're not that entertaining, they're not that interesting to actually play, because it's just score streaks. But once you get to non-lethal stuff, the UAV, the VSAT, the EMP in this game, I kind of switched to the UAV, the counter UAV and the VSAT recently though, because it's a lot easier to get the counter than the EMP. So if you ever get on a lower streak, you're still going to get score streaks. And I cut out a bit of the gameplay here and there, just because it's a full domination gameplay. I got the same amount of kills in the first round as in the second one. So the entire gameplay is interesting, and just to kind of make sure it's not a 12-13 minute video, I decided to cut out a little bit here, a little bit there, and make the entire video interesting. Kind of like get the best streaks in there. But and that's pretty much it. I'm still trying to go for the 100 kill, and hopefully it's not going to be on Nuketown, because Nuketown is probably the one map where you're going to see most of the stuff like that, just because there's so much going on the entire time that it's probably easier to get gun kills than say kills with a lodestar or any kind of chopper, stuff like that. But yeah, that's gonna be the gameplay. Hope you enjoy. I'm using the silenced MTAR, which is a great weapon. If you like assault rifles, you should give it a try. And what I wanted to talk about in this video is playing the objective, because it's something that I still see whenever I watch people's videos and they play solo. They are just doing their thing, they got their streaks, they just play for streaks. They, you know, even when their team is losing or they're behind a little bit, they go for their streaks. And a lot of people still comment on those kind of videos. I still get comments like that occasionally in forums and all that. But it's weird, because if you have a gameplay like this, right? I got the UAV, the VSAT, the EMP. I think I must have thrown up at least half a dozen score streaks throughout the game. I think I ended with over 10,000 score, so that's probably, yeah, at least half a dozen, I want to say. And I'm not jumping on that many flags. I think I only got 3 flag caps this match, got about 9 defense. The only reason I ever jump on flags is because either, you know, my teammates are on them and I want to kind of help them out like this, and the combination of that, and of course I want to get my score streaks, because 200 points capping a flag, if you can get a kill or 2 maybe, that's another 400 points. That's 600 points for a double kill while you're capping a flag, and that's gonna help you towards the score streaks immensely. It's really gonna make a difference. That's the only reason I ever really cap flags, because when I throw up VSATs, EMPs, just UAVs even, I kinda expect my teammates to be able to kinda clear the way to B, to kill the people at B, and to just take over the flag and gain map control. And that's the way that's how I play to win. And then you have a lot of people who spend the entire round, entire match worrying about B. Do we have B? Do we not have B? The moment they lose B, they hop on it, they die a couple times trying to cap it because they don't have map control. And that's kind of the difference, because you can still play, especially in a game type like domination, even hardpoint, capture the flag as well. You don't necessarily have to be on top of the objective the entire game to be an objective player, which is something I think a lot of people should realize. And I think if you're trying to win more games, if you notice that you lose a lot of matches, you might want to try to just take it easy, sit back here and there, or just not sit back and completely push up in people's spawns. You don't need all the flags the entire time. If you can get streaks, those are going to do the work for you. Your teammates are going to be able to do stuff more easily. You're going to be able to kill people more easily. So you're going to keep getting score streaks. It's going to help out your teammates. It's going to help you out. It's just going to make things more easy for everybody. If you sit around the B flag the entire time and keep dying before you get your streaks, you're probably less helpful to your team than somebody like me would be. Just kind of restricting the enemy team to their spawn pretty much, because they just cannot get out. If I'm not killing them when I'm in their spawn, my teammates will pick them up if they get out of it. It's just a really, really good combination of score streaks, teamwork. It's not really teamwork, 'cause, I mean, everybody kind of does what they want. But because I got the VSAT, it doesn't matter. If you don't use the VSAT, I would strongly suggest you do. The one kind of negative thing I can think of is the fact that if you throw up a VSAT, you'll notice a lot of teammates just go right for the enemies. They don't even care where they're at. They're just gonna go there. Spawns flip, everybody in your team goes for them. That actually robbed me of a nuclear yesterday. I think I went on a 20 something gun streak, and all my teammates were just stealing my kills pretty much. It's not really kill stealing, because you know they're kills, but they were just kind of leeching off my VSAT, getting load stars and all that, and I just could not get the final couple kills for the nuclear. That's the only negative thing I can actually think of with the VSAT. If you pair it with an EMP, people aren't going to be able to counter you, because they're not going to be able to put up score streaks like counter UAVs or their own EMP even. I actually had that happen. I got an EMP right after an enemy guy got a VSAT, and he had an EMP on too, because he called it in later. But that's just a really nice way to block people and to kind of instantly gain the advantage for yourself. Just throw in the VSAT. But back to the objective plane. When you have a team or a game mode like the TDM, free for all, the actual objective is to kill people. So then when you're not killing people, you're not playing the objective. When you're shooting down air support the entire game, for example, but I don't really see people do that. It's mostly domination and hardpoint that kind of have more in-depth kind of roles, especially in hardpoint. If you watch competitive ever, you'll know that you have people anchoring, you have people making sure everybody rotates. You don't have to be on the hardpoint the entire game in order to be playing the objective. If you sit on every hardpoint, if you go hunt the hardpoints the last 10 seconds every time, you're just gonna give up map control, and that's what everything is about. You can be behind 80 points after the first round. If you can gain map control, get some streaks up, you're still gonna be able to win. You don't need to focus on the objective the entire game. But the gameplay is actually over. The final score is 82-12. Died a whole bunch of times, but it's more about the kills, right? I mean, 82 kills. That's about 8 to 9 kills a minute in a game like this. That's pretty cool in my opinion. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you were able to take something away from the topic, if that's something that you kind of bash people for. I don't know. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is going to be the only actual commentary I do today. I'm going to do a live one later, and there's going to be a Minecraft video up. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you later.